with a way to never live, so I kept moving even when my legs shook. I learned early that no one rescues me. I held on when my mind tried to give out. I stayed loud when they wanted me silent. I pushed forward when my chest was tight. I kept my name clean by fighting for it. I ride on because stopping feels the worst. I'm going horseback in the hill with my jaw set. I won't bow even when the heat bites deep. I stood alone too long to fold now. I'm steady even when the ground shifts. I take blows but I don't stay down. I come on roll when none show up. I keep moving cause quitting scars worse. I'm going horseback in the hill and I'm ready. I felt nights when my pulse ran rough. I had days when my voice barely rose. I stayed up trying to calm my own storm. I learned patience by living through chaos. I held truth even when lies came cheap. I kept calm when others wanted to fight. I built strength by surviving loud doubt. I stay focused even when hope then. I'm going horseback in the hill with my jaw set. I won't bow even when the heat bites deep. I stood alone too long to fold now. I'm steady even when the ground shifts. I take blows but I don't stay down. I come on roll when none show up. I keep moving because quitting scars worse. I'm going horseback in the hill and I'm ready. I spent years trying to trust my own steps. I learned grit from walking through pressure. I kept pushing when the room turned cold. I held firm when they tried to shake me. I rebuilt every time life cracked me open. I made choices that cost me sleep. I kept my truth close when doubt grew loud. I stayed alive by refusing to fold. I'm going horseback in the hill with my jaw set. I won't bow even when the heat bites deep. I stood alone too long to fold now. I'm steady even when the ground shifts. I take blows but I don't stay down. I come on roll when none show up. I keep moving cause quitting scars worse. I'm going horseback into the hill and I'm ready. I've carried pain without trying to hide it. I faced rooms where no one listened. I held my ground even when fear rose. I stepped forward when my voice cracked. I made peace with every wrong turn. I gained strength by owning mistakes. I stay sharp when the pressure climbs. I rolled on cause stopping felt like losing. I'm going horseback in that hill with my jaw set. I won't bow even when the heat bites deep. I've stood alone too long to fold now. I'm steady even when the ground shifts. I take blows but I don't stay down. I come on roll when none show up. I keep moving cause quitting scars worse. I'm going horseback in the hill and I'm ready. I've seen days where hope sat real low. I climbed out when the path felt rough. I trusted myself when no one backed me. I stayed upright when doubt pressed close. I faced hurt without hiding behind noise. I found strength by admitting my faults. I walked forward when the world felt hostile. I rose up because staying small burned. I'm going horseback and in the hill with my jaw set. I won't bow even when the heat bites deep. I stood alone too long to fold now. I'm steady even when the ground shifts. I take blows but I don't stay down. I come on roll when none show up. I keep moving cause quitting scars worse. I'm going horseback in the hill and I'm ready. I breathe deep and stay firm in my stride. I keep faith in the path I'm shaping. I hold tight to the strength I earn. I ride steady no matter the noise. I claim every step without apology. I stay clear on the life I'm building. I move forward with nothing to fear. I'm still here, I'm not turning back. palms to the dirt just to remind myself I'm still here. I whispered my own name so I wouldn't forget who I am. I told the silence I wasn't folding. Now this time I pushed back against the heavy feeling tight in my chest. I steadied my breath until my heartbeat stopped shaking. I stood up alone because no one else ever does it for me. I call it my Lone Star suicide, a fight I keep taking on. I walk straight into the pain just to prove I'm not gone. I carry weight even when it burns through my spine. I hold myself together when everything tries to split me apart. I stay loud inside even when the world wants me quiet. I keep my feet moving cause stopping feels like defeat. I rise out of the wreck even when my hands won't stop trembling. I swear I'm not done, no matter how close I get to the edge. I remember sitting in the dark last week, thinking I lost my grip. I felt the air thinning around me like it wanted me out. I pressed my back to the wall just to feel something solid. I told the truth to the dark, even the parts that scare me. I promised myself I wouldn't lie about how rough it gets. I fought through another long hour without breaking down. I held on to my voice even when it cracked in my throat. I walked out the door knowing I survived one more round. I call it my Lone Star suicide, a fight I keep taking on. I walk straight into the pain just to prove I'm not gone. I carry weight even when it burns through my spine. I hold myself together when everything tries to split me apart. I stay loud inside even when the world wants me quiet. I keep my feet moving cause stopping feels like defeat. I rise out of the wreck even when my hands won't stop trembling. I swear I'm not done, no matter how close I get to the edge. I've seen too many nights where I thought I wouldn't see daylight. I stared at the ceiling wishing the noise in my head would stop. I've walked long roads just to outrun the mess behind me. I sat in empty rooms promising I'd do better tomorrow. I've carried guilt that never belonged to me in the first place. I've held hope so tight it left marks on my fingers. I pushed myself harder than anyone ever asked me to. I've stayed alive out of pure stubborn strength. I call it my Lone Star suicide, the fight I keep taking on. I walk straight into the pain just to prove I'm not gone. I carry weight even when it burns through my spine. I hold myself together when everything tries to split me apart. I stay loud inside even when the world wants me quiet. I keep my feet moving cause stopping feels like defeat. I rise out of the wreck even when my hands won't stop trembling. I swear I'm not done, no matter how close I get to the edge. I've learned to trust myself even when everything feels unstable. I found a kind of strength in admitting I'm not unbreakable. I face down the parts of me I used to run from. I've taken my fear and forced it to sit where I can see it. I've listened to my heartbeat and called it proof I'm still active. I've walked through storms without waiting for shelter. I stood in my own truth even when it cut deep. I've chosen to keep going because quitting would erase. I call it my Lone Star suicide, a fight I keep taking on. I walk straight into the pain just to prove I'm not gone. I carry the weight even when it burns through my spine. I hold myself together when everything tries to split me apart. I stay loud inside even when the world wants me quiet. I keep my feet moving cause stopping feels like defeat. I rise out of the wreck even when my hands won't stop trembling. I swear I'm not done, no matter how close I get to the edge. I swear I'm not done, no matter how close I get to the edge. I know the road I'm on is rough, but it's still my road. I know the days get heavy, but I won't lay down. I know the doubt tries to creep in, but I shut it out. I know my past still follows, but it can't own me anymore. I know my scars remind me where I've been, not where I'm going. I know strength isn't loud, sometimes it's just brief. I know I'm still fighting even when I'm shaking. I know I'm alive because I refuse to disappear. I call it my Lone Star suicide, the fight I keep taking on. I walk straight into the pain just to prove I'm not gone. I carry weight even when it burns through my spine. I hold myself together when everything tries to split me apart. I stay loud inside even when the world wants me quiet. I keep my feet moving cause stopping feels like defeat. I rise out of the wreck even when my hands won't stop trembling. I swear I'm not done, no matter how close I get to the edge. I swear I'm not done, no matter how close I get to the edge. I breathe slow and let the moment settle. I stand firm without waiting for approval. I keep pushing even when my voice falters. I claim every step I take without apology. I hold myself steady when the noise gets harsh. I digit it. I've been dragging my name to nights that never ease up, staring down choices that cut deeper than expected, trying to hold steady while the ground keeps shifting under me. I felt doors slam before I even reached for the handle. I kept walking even when my steps felt hollow. I pushed back when silence tried to choke my will. I stayed awake counting the weight on my chest. I told myself quitting wasn't gonna be my ending. I'm 6 feet from freedom, but I'm not falling in. I've clawed through the dark just to breathe again. I won't be defined by the damage I lived through. I'm done letting fear decide what I can do. I'm standing stronger than the pain that shaped me. I'm holding my ground though the wind tries to break me. I've come too far to let the pressure pull me under. I'm 6 feet from freedom, and I'm pushing back harder. I've walked in the rooms where doubt hung thick in the air. I felt people size me up like they already knew my limits. I learned fast that nobody hands out a lifeline. I had to build my own strength out of the days that hurt me. I stopped begging for space and carved out my own. I quit waiting for approval I'd never get. I leaned forward even when my voice shook. I swore I'd never let this band speak for me again. I'm 6 feet from freedom, but I'm not falling in. I've clawed through the dark just to breathe again. I won't be defined by the damage I left through. I'm done letting fear decide what I can do. I'm standing stronger than the pain that shaped me. I'm holding my ground though the wind tries to break me. I've come too far to let the pressure pull me under. I'm 6 feet from freedom, man, I'm pushing back harder. I fought myself more than I fought anyone else. I used to carry shame like it was welded to my spine. I kept my truth quiet because I thought it was too heavy, but time made me see that silence was another cage. I learned to speak even when heroes in my chest. I learned there's power in showing what hurts. I found calm in knowing I didn't need permission. I moved forward even when regret tried to anchor me. I'm 6 feet from freedom, but I'm not falling in. I've clawed through the dark just to breathe again. I won't be defined by the damage I lived through. I'm done letting fear decide what I can do. I'm standing stronger than the pain that shaped me. I'm holding my ground though the wind tries to break me. I've come too far to let the pressure pull me under. I'm 6 feet from freedom, and now I'm pushing back harder. I've tasted defeat enough times to know its voice. I stood up with brute strength and steady breath. I watched people walk away when the pressure rose. I kept going, cause stopping felt worse than the struggle. I fought through hours when nothing made sense. I held on to believe even when it felt thin. I trusted the grind more than empty promises. I walked straight through fear instead of stepping aside. I'm 6 feet from freedom, but I'm not falling in. I've clawed through the dark just to breathe again. I won't be defined by the damage I left through. I'm done letting fear decide what I can do. I'm standing here stronger than the pain that shaped me. I'm holding my ground though the wind tries to break me. I've come too far to let the pressure pull me under. I'm 6 feet from freedom, man, I'm pushing back harder. I won't let the past drag chains behind me. I won't fall just because the path gets rough. I'm not shrinking in rooms that doubted me. I'm building a life that no one can strip away. I'm breathing like someone who finally knows their worth. I'm lifting my voice without holding back. I'm stepping ahead with fire steady in my chest. I'm reaching for freedom with every part of me. I'm 6 feet from freedom, but I'm not falling in. I've clawed through the dark just to breathe again. I won't be defined by the damage I lived through. I'm done letting fear decide what I can do. I'm standing stronger than the pain that shaped me. I'm holding my ground though the wind tries to free. I woke up today with a heaviness I can't shake. I keep moving, even when my legs feel warm. I learned young that no one uncommon to pull me up. I keep my guard, cause trust never helped. Taking blows are still ringing my chest. I feel promises fade before they even landed. I walk forward cause stop and feel worse. I tell myself I can't allow whatever hits next. My wild eyes stay sharp to every dark turn. My dead dog keep beating out a stubborn will. I've crawled through nights that try to swallow me whole. I stand solid even when the ground shifts under me. I cut ties with anyone who tried to drag me down. I face storms that wanted to break my mind open. I push back because losing isn't in my blood. I rise again even when I'm running on fumes. Secrets that weigh more than they should. I said nothing when speaking up felt pointless. I've kept memories boxed because open in the burn. I tried trusting, but the cracks show fast. Yeah, I realized I lived it like they were true. Yeah. I pulled myself out when I was sinking deep. I kept going cause quitting never felt right. My wild eyes stay sharp to every dark turn. My dead heart keep beating out a stubborn will. I crawl through. They try to swallow me whole. I stand solid even when the ground shifts under me. I cut ties with anyone who tried to drag me down. I face storms that wanted to break my mind open. I push back because losing isn't in my blood. I rise again even when I'm running on fumes. Days when silence felt heavier than noise. I walked away from people who talk but never showed up. I rebuilt myself after damage I didn't see coming. I dealt with moments that threatened to shut me down. I found grit in places I didn't know I had. I held on even when my strength thinned. I shaped my path with whatever I had left. I kept fighting because the alternative scared me more. My wild eyes stay sharp to every dark turn. My dead heart gets beating out a stubborn will. I crawl through the nights that try to swallow me whole. I stand solid even when the ground shifts under me. I cut ties with anyone who tried to drag me down. I faced storms that wanted to break my mind open. I push back because losing isn't in my blood. I rise again even when I'm running on fumes. I stood alone in rooms filled with loud voices. I've kept steady when pressure tried to split me. I turned setbacks into fuel I didn't want. I stayed grounded when chaos circled close. I felt calm when it felt like everything cracked. I found purpose in moments built from struggle. I didn't fall when others expected me to break. I stayed upright because this fight is mine. My wild eyes stay sharp to every dark turn. My dead heart keep beating out a stubborn will. I've crawled through nights that try to swallow me whole. I stand solid even when the ground shifts under me. I cut ties with anyone who tried to drag me down. I faced storms that wanted to break my mind open. I push back cause losing isn't in on fumes. I don't have the scars that shape my backbone. I don't pretend the road felt easy under my feet. I've rebuilt more times than I care to count. I stood firm when everything leaned against me. I've chosen myself even when doubt crept close. I kept steady through hits that came without warning. I've learned survival without asking for help. I've claimed every step forward like it's earned. My wild eyes stay sharp through every dark turn. My dead arm keep beating out a stubborn will. I crawl through the nights that try to swallow me whole. I stand solid even when the ground shifts under me. I cut ties with anyone who tried to drag me down. I face storms that wanted to break my mind open. I push back cause losing isn't in my blood. I rise again even when I'm running on fumes. I carry on with a silence that speaks louder than noise. I move steady with nothing left to prove. I hold tight to every piece of strength I earn. I won't lean on anyone who never showed up once. I carry on with a silence that speaks louder than noise. I move steady with nothing left to prove. I hold tight to every piece of strength I earn. I won't lean on anyone who never showed up once. I keep walking even when the path feels rough. I trust myself more than anyone around. I breathe deep and step forward again. I end this chapter standing on my own terms. My wild eyes. I walked out quiet after the service ended. Didn't say much because my voice felt cracked. I kept thinking about every choice I made alone. I knew nobody would clean up what I left behind, so I pushed the key in and drove without looking back. Told myself the past won't hold me in place anymore. My chest felt heavy, but I kept breathing slow, and I aimed myself toward whatever comes next. I got a funeral in the rearview, fading like old noise. I'm done begging for a softer break in this life. I'm steering through the weight I've carried too long. No more pulling my heart apart for anyone else. I'm stepping forward even when the ground feels rough. I'm trusting the fire that kept me standing this far. I'm choosing my way, no matter who doubts it. I'm rolling ahead with nothing tying me down. In the car felt sharp, but honest. I let the truth settle without fighting it off. Everything I lost taught me how to stand firm. I learned to fix my mistakes without leaning on help. I kept thinking about nights I almost quit trying, but some stubborn part of me held the line. Now I'm moving with a steady pulse, ready to build something that won't collapse again. I got a funeral in the rearview, fading like old noise. I'm done begging for a softer break in this life. I'm steering through the weight I've carried too long. No more pulling my heart apart for anyone else. I'm stepping forward even when the ground feels rough. I'm trusting the fire that kept me standing this far. I'm choosing my way, no matter who doubts it. I'm rolling ahead with nothing tying me down. Disappears, but I don't let it run my days anymore. I've learned to stay alert when things get hard. I've learned that nothing changes without grit. I remind myself I earned every small victory. Nobody handed me comfort when I needed it, so I honor myself by not giving in, and I keep climbing even when I'm worn out. I got a funeral in the rearview, fading like old noise. I'm done begging for a softer break in this life. I'm steering through the weight I've carried too long. No more pulling my heart apart for anyone else. I'm stepping
mistakes, some days I think too much, but I don't hide from the memories anymore. Every scar shows where I held on. Every setback forced me to sharpen my focus. Now I hold myself accountable with a hard truth. If I want better, I build it from scratch. Nobody coming to save me or guide me, so I carve my own way without fear. I got a funeral in the rear view, fading like old noise. I'm done begging for a softer break in this life. I'm steering through the weight I've carried too long. No more pulling my heart apart for anyone else. I'm stepping forward even when the ground feels rough. I'm trusting the fire that kept me standing this far. I'm choosing my way, no matter who doubts it. I'm rolling ahead with nothing tying me down. I learned the cost of staying stuck too long. I learned the value of holding steady under strain. I stopped chasing approval from people who vanish. I stopped giving pieces of myself to empty hands. Now I claim every part of the life I fight for. Now I keep walking even when the night feels cold. I know what I carry and I won't deny it. I know where I'm heading and I won't be shaken. I got a funeral in the rear view, fading like old noise. I'm done begging for a softer break in this life. I'm steering through the weight I've carried too long. No more pulling my heart apart for anyone else. I'm stepping forward even when the ground feels rough. I'm trusting the fire that kept me standing this far. I'm choosing my own way, no matter who doubts it. I'm rolling ahead with nothing tying me down. I breathe slow and keep my thoughts clear. I remind myself the worst is already behind me. I refuse to shrink just because life is hard. I rise with stubborn strength to build alone. I push through every mile with a firm resolve. I keep advancing because stopping isn't an option. I lead a path quiet where it belongs. I got a funeral in the rear view, fading like old noise. I'm done begging for a softer break in this life. I'm steering through the weight I've carried too long. No more pulling my heart apart for anyone else. I'm stepping forward even when the ground feels rough. I'm trusting the fire that kept me standing this far. I'm choosing my own way, no matter who doubts it. I'm rolling ahead with nothing tying me down. I woke up knowing the world wasn't giving me an embrace. I felt the weight of choices I made staring back at me. I kept walking even when my legs wanted to fold. I learned early nothing changes unless I push back. I've carried mistakes longer than I should have. I've taken blame even when it wasn't mine. I hold on because letting go feels worse. I keep moving because staying still eats me alive. Rust never sleeps and neither do the thoughts in my head. They whisper about the days I nearly gave up. They remind me I had to claw my way forward. They won't let me forget how far I've come. I push through because I refuse to fade out. I stand firm because I won't lose myself again. I keep grinding even when everything feels heavy. I won't back down from the life I'm building. I've been talked down to by people who never knew my heart. I've walked away from places that drain me dry. I've held my tongue when I wanted to scream. I've rebuilt pieces of myself one quiet night at a time. I've learned who stays only when it's easy. I've learned who shows up when it's hard. I pick myself up without applause. I stay steady even when the ground shakes. Rust never sleeps and neither do the thoughts in my head. They whisper about the days I nearly gave up. They remind me I had to claw my way forward. They won't let me forget how far I've come. I push through because I refuse to fade out. I stand firm because I won't lose myself again. I keep grinding even when everything feels heavy. I won't back down from the life I'm building. Some nights I question why I'm still fighting. Some nights I feel like I'm running out of breath. But I tell myself giving in would be worse. I remind myself no one else can live this for me. I've seen people quit and blame the world for it. I've seen others rise without asking for praise. I chose a second path even when it hurt. I chose myself even when it felt risky. Rust never sleeps and neither do the thoughts in my head. They whisper about the days I nearly gave up. They remind me I had to claw my way forward. They won't let me forget how far I've come. I push through because I refuse to fade out. I stand firm because I won't lose myself again. I keep grinding even when everything feels heavy. I won't back down from the life I'm building. I don't chase approval from anyone anymore. I stopped waiting for someone to fix what I carry. I quit hiding the truth about how rough it got. I learned honesty stings but frees me. I've accepted that scars don't need excuses. I've accepted my story without dressing it up. I'm stronger for the parts I don't talk about. I'm here because I decided not to disappear. Rust never sleeps and neither do the thoughts in my head. They whisper about the days I nearly gave up. They remind me I had to claw my way forward. They won't need to forget how far I've come. I push through because I refuse to fade out. I stand firm because I won't lose myself again. I keep grinding even when everything feels heavy. I won't back down from the life I'm building. I don't want pity, I just want the truth to stay clear. I learned to trust the strength I earned along the way. I kept going when silence felt heavier than pain. I felt firm even when understanding was scarce. I've chosen courage over shutting down. I've stepped forward when everything said retreat. I've stayed real even when it cost me. I built a life no one else could shade. Rust never sleeps and neither do the thoughts in my head. They whisper about the days I nearly gave up. They remind me I had to claw my way forward. They won't let me forget how far I've come. I push through because I refuse to fade out. I stand firm because I won't lose myself again. I keep grinding even when everything feels heavy. I won't back down from the life I'm building. I'm still here, steady in my own way. I'm not finished, not even close. I'm rising on my own terms. I keep going long after this moment ends. I'll keep going long after this moment ends. I walked out this morning with my nerves running hot. Only 10 in my pocket and a mind full of weight. I kept thinking about choices that pushed me off track. Every promise I made fell farther from reach. I told myself keep moving even when it cuts deep. I pulled my jacket tighter though the cold wasn't real. I kept breathing steady just to prove I still could. I swore I wouldn't fold even when the ground shook. 10 bucks in trouble, that's all I carry tonight. But I'm still pushing forward with whatever I've got. No one's holding me up, no one's clearing my path. I'm staying locked on my fight even when it feels rough. I won't let the pressure shove me out of my lane. I'm holding tight to the grit that kept me alive. 10 bucks in trouble, but I'm not backing away. Standing firm even when everything bends. I slept in rooms that echoed with regret. I talked myself down when the anger got loud. I walked out on deals that smelled like a trap. I stayed quiet when shouting wouldn't fix a thing. I've carried secrets that weighed like rusted steel. I've held back fury just to stay in control. I kept going when the night tried choking my wheel. I scraped through moments that nearly broke my chest. 10 bucks in trouble, that's all I carry tonight. But I'm still pushing forward with whatever I've got. No one's holding me up, no one's clearing my path. I'm staying locked on my fight even when it feels rough. I won't let the pressure not backing away. I'm standing firm even when everything bends. I stayed at doorways and sure waited inside. I watched people talk big and vanish when it mattered. I've cut ties clean when trust turned into smoke. I felt my hands shake when choices ran thin. I learned to steady myself without leaning on anyone. I learned to soar truth from noise the hard way. I carried my name through nights that tried to stain it. I walked out stronger after every hard turn. 10 books and trouble, that's all I carry tonight. But I'm still pushing forward with whatever I've got. No one's holding me up, no one's clearing my path. I'm staying locked on my fight even when it feels rough. I won't let the pressure shove me out of my lane. I'm holding tight to the grit that kept me alive. 10 bucks in trouble, but I'm not backing away. I'm standing firm even when everything bends. I seen people fall apart, trying to look unshaken. I watched good plans burn before they even began. I felt my jaw clench when doubt tried creeping in. I stood in silence until the truth settled clean. I learned to trust myself more than any shortcut. I learned to stay calm when the world pushed hard. I kept my feet planted when others lost their grip. I fought to stay real when pressure twisted the rest. 10 bucks in trouble, 10 bucks in trouble, that's all I carry tonight. But I'm still pushing play, but I'm still pushing forward with whatever I've got. No one's holding me up, no one's clearing my path. I'm staying locked on my fight even when it feels rough. I won't let the pressure shove me out of my lane. I'm holding tight to the grit that kept me alive. 10 bucks in trouble, but I'm not backing away. I'm standing firm even when everything bends. I've been counted out by people who never knew me. I've been pushed aside without a second glance. I've taken the long road just to keep my word. I've carried my own weight without calling for help. I've walked past fear without slowing my stride. I've kept my voice steady when others lost theirs. I've held my ground even when the sky cracked wide. I stayed unbroken because I refused to quit. 10 bucks in trouble, 10 bucks in trouble, that's all I carry tonight, that's all I carry tonight. But I'm still pushing 12, but I'm still pushing forward with whatever I've got. Whatever I've got. No one's holding me up, no one's clearing my path. I'm staying locked on my fight even when it feels rough. I won't let the pressure shove me out of my lane. I'm holding tight to the grit that kept me alive. 10 bucks in trouble, 10 bucks in trouble, but I'm not backing away. But I'm still here, steady. I learned early that nobody steps in when you fall. I spent nights staring at the ceiling trying not to break. I kept moving even when my hands shook from doubt. I trusted nothing except the grind that kept me awake. I walked away from people who wanted me quiet. I let silence teach me what strength really costs. I held my ground when everything pushed me out. I chose myself when it felt like the hardest choice. No blood, no redemption, that's the truth I live with. Every scar on my mind came from battles I stayed for. I don't ask for mercy, I don't wait for kindness. I stand where I stand because I refuse to flow. If the world wants proof, it can watch me rise. Had days where my voice barely made a sound. I kept pushing even when weakness crept in. I saw people quit when things got rough. I chose the long road even when it cut thin. I stayed honest when lying would have been easier. I kept steady while others chased noise. I found purpose in moments nobody noticed. I built myself with every hard decision I made. No blood, no redemption. That's the truth I live with. Every scar on my mind came from battles I stayed for. I don't ask for mercy, I don't wait for kindness. I stand where I stand because I refuse to flow. If the world wants proof, it can watch me rise again. I won't shrink for fear of being for pressure. I pay my price in sweat and stubborn will. No blood, no redemption, that's my measure. I let go that tried to drag me down. I cut ties without the moment it overstayed. I stopped giving excuses room to breathe. I'll fall back when hesitation tried to invade. I learned that grit is built in quiet moments. I stayed loyal to the path nobody clapped for. I kept steady through storms of uncertainty. I carved my name through persistence, nothing more. No blood, no redemption. That's the truth I live with. Every scar on my mind came from battles I stayed for. I don't ask for mercy, I don't wait for kindness. I stand where I stand because I refuse to flow. If the world wants proof, it can watch me rise again. I won't shrink for fear of being for pressure. I pay my price in sweat and stubborn will. No blood, no redemption, that's my measure. I walk past moments that try to break my focus. I refuse shortcuts that offered hollow ends. I learned discipline from every setback. I didn't fold when failure crept in. I stayed aware of the traps people said. I kept breathing even when doubt got louder. I turned mistakes into fuel for endurance. I built confidence from trials I never bowed to. No blood, no redemption. That's the truth I live with. Every scar on my mind came from battles I stayed for. I don't ask for mercy, I don't wait for kindness. I stand where I stand because I refuse to flow. If the world wants proof, it can watch me rise again. I won't shrink for fear of being for pressure. I pay my price in sweat and stubborn will. No blood, no redemption, that's my measure. I stand here because quitting felt worse than the fight. I kept going when quiet thoughts begged me to stop. I stayed real even when fake voices circled. I held faith in myself when options got cropped. I kept walking forward with nothing guaranteed. I trust the process even when it hurt. I stayed intact through moments that rattled me. I earned my peace from the inside out. No blood, no redemption. That's the truth I live with. Every scar on my mind came from battles I stayed for. I don't ask for mercy, I don't wait for kindness. I stand where I stand because I refuse to flow. If the world wants proof, it can watch me rise again. I won't shrink for fear of being for pressure. I pay my price in sweat and stubborn will. No blood, no redemption, that's my measure. I walk forward with the strength I carved alone. I keep steady no matter who doubts my path. I rely on the lessons I learned the hard way. I hold tight to the grit that carried me. I stay true to the fire that pushed me upward. I move with clarity earned from struggle. I rise because I refuse to stand still. I live by the truth that rebuilt me. No blood, no redemption. No blood, no redemption. Blood, no redemption. Blood, no redemption.
my nerves shaking hard. I kept hearing my own doubts echo lightly on my path. I felt every old mistake tugging at the edges of my mind. I pushed back because quitting always felt like a slow collapse. I carry secrets that scrape me from inside for years. I spoke to the silence just to feel something solid answer. I stayed awake counting every choice that nearly broke me. I told myself I'd carve a way forward even if it ripped me up. I sang with the graveyard gospel choir in my head, voices made of every loss I never learned to hide. They thunder like a warning but push me through the dark. They remind me I'm still here even when I'm warm. Then I rise with the stomp like a storm under my ribs. I lean on their weight when everything feels unstable. I shout back at the noise cause it keeps me moving. I walk steady through the wreckage with that fire driving me. I remember nights when I feared my own reflection. I doubted if I had enough strength to face another hit. I dragged myself forward with nothing but stubborn breath. I learned how to stand even when my legs shook. I stopped letting old failures tell me who I was. I cut loose from voices that tried to bury my hope. I steadied my hands even when a rage tried to twist them. I promised myself I never fade out without fighting. I sing with the graveyard gospel choir in my head, voices made of every loss I never learned to hide. They thunder like a warning but push me through the dark. They remind me I'm still here even when I'm worn. Then I rise with the stomp like a storm under my ribs. I lean on their weight when everything feels unstable. I shout back at the noise cause it keeps me moving. I walk steady through the wreckage with the fire driving me. I've woken up on floors that smell like old regret. I've stared at ceilings, pretending I wasn't breaking. I pushed the mornings when breathing felt like work. I learned to stop waiting for anyone to carry me. I held tight to the thought that I could rebuild. I quieted the fear that kept slipping under my skin. I kept my focus even when the past tried to claw back. I chose to rise without asking permission from anything. I sing with the graveyard gospel choir in my head, voices made of every loss I never learned to hide. They thunder like a warning but push me through the dark. They remind me I'm still here even when I'm warm. Then I rise with a stomp like a storm under my ribs. I lean on their weight when everything feels unstable. I shout back at the noise cause it keeps me moving. I walk steady through the wreckage with their fire driving me. I feel pressure from every corner trying to undo me. I kept moving even when my chest felt hollow. I stopped letting old scars dictate my direction. I rebuilt my confidence piece by stubborn piece. I trusted the instinct that told me I'd make it out. I fought against the pull of memories dragging behind. I spoke truths I once buried deep to keep the peace. I stepped forward ready to live without holding back. I sing with a graveyard gospel choir in my head, voices made of every loss I never learned to hide. They thunder like a warning but push me through the dark. They remind me I'm still here even when I'm warm. Then I rise with their stomp like a storm under my ribs. I lean on their weight when everything feels unstable. I shout back at the noise cause it keeps me moving. I walk steady through the wreckage with their fire driving me. I hit them when the world feels sharp against my skin. I
feel them push me with my balance, tilt sideways. I trust their rhythm more than any empty promise. I keep their echo close when doubt crawls back in. I use their roar to drown out every old hesitation. I let their force drive me past anything pulling down. I march with their pulse like a vow I won't abandon. I carry their strength like a cold carved into my spine. I sing with a graveyard gospel choir in my head, voices made of every loss I never learned to hide. They thunder like a warning but push me through the dark. They remind me I'm still here even when I'm worn thin. I rise with a storm like a storm under my ribs. I lean on their weight when everything feels unstable. I shout back at the noise cause it keeps me moving. I walk steady through the wreckage with their fire driving me. I breathe slow as the night echoes around me. I feel them push me with my balance tilt sideways. I trust their rhythm more than any empty promise. I keep their echo close when doubt crawls back in. I live by the lessons carved into every mile. I step lighter knowing I earned this calm. I stay anchored in the voice I built from struggle. I move on stronger than the shadows behind me. I sing with the graveyard gospel choir in my head, voices made of every loss I never learned to hide. They thunder like a warning but push me through the dark. They remind me I'm still here even when I'm worn thin. I rise with the storm like a storm under my ribs. I lean on their weight when everything feels unstable. I shout back at the noise cause it keeps me moving. I walk steady through the wreckage with their fire driving me. I walked out the door knowing that they had to change. I carried all the weight they kept pulling me down. I told myself I wouldn't fold again for anyone. I felt the old anger pushing me to move forward. I kept hearing my own voice telling me to stand firm. I turned away from every person who doubted me. I held my breath and stepped into my own fight. I chose the path even though I knew it would hurt. I got red right vengeance beating in my chest. I won't lose myself just to make someone please. I crawled through nights where I almost gave in. I rose again even when nothing felt steady. I'm holding tight to the promise I made myself. I won't back down no matter who want me silent. I've lived through storms that tried to erase me. I'm still right here pushing through every barrier. I watched people fade the moment things got tough. I learned real quick not to trust empty voices. I kept moving even when my legs shook from strain. I sharpened my resolve because I needed power. I stared at my reflection and refused the old fear. I built my strength from moments that nearly broke me. I raised my head knowing no one would save me. I marched ahead without waiting for approval. I got red right vengeance beating in my chest. I won't lose myself just to make someone please. I crawled through nights where I almost gave in. I rose again even when nothing felt steady. I'm holding tight to the promise I made myself. I won't back down no matter who want me silent. I've lived through storms that try to erase me. I'm still right here pushing through every barrier. I remember days I felt trapped in my life. I refused to stay quiet when they pushed me aside. I dragged myself up even when strength felt gone. I lifted my voice just to hear something honest. I pressed forward because stopping meant sinking. I kept my hands steady though the pressure was high. I wanted something real so I fought for it hard. I held my ground even when the room felt cold. I got red right vengeance beating in my chest. I won't lose myself just to make someone please. I crawled through nights where I almost gave in. I rose again even when nothing felt steady. I'm holding tight to the promise I made myself. I won't back down no matter who want me silent. I lived through storms that try to erase me. I'm still right here pushing through every barrier. I stood in the dark, sorting through my regrets. I learned that truth doesn't come without bruises. I walked through hard choices without looking back. I found my voice where the pain tried to hide it. I pushed aside those who wanted me weaker. I tightened my grip on the fire inside me. I carried myself like no one could break me. I reached for tomorrow with both hands steady. I got red rock vengeance beating in my chest. I won't lose myself just to make someone please. I crawled through nights where I almost gave in. I rose again even when nothing felt steady. I'm holding tight to the promise I made myself. I won't back down no matter who want me silent. I've lived the storms that try to erase me. I'm still right here pushing through every barrier. I came this far because quitting felt worse. I held my truth even when it cost peace. I fought my way through silence and pressure. I learned the strength grows from honest wounds. I chose my road without asking permission. I rebuilt myself from the ground I fell on. I rose each time with a clearer direction. I kept going because standing still wasn't living. I got red rock vengeance beating in my chest. I got red rock vengeance beating in my chest. I won't lose myself just to make someone please. I crawled through nights where I almost gave in. I rose again even when nothing felt steady. I'm holding tight to the promise I made myself. I won't back down no matter who want me silent. I've lived through storms that tried to erase me. I'm still right here pushing through every barrier. Walking ahead with no fear of the past. I'm done carrying voices that held me back. I'm choosing my path with a steady resolve. I'm holding my truth without second guessing. I'm moving forward with a clearer mind. I'm done letting anyone define my worth. I'm stepping into tomorrow with calm strength. I'm finishing this fight on my own terms.